What is up guys, Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can get your hands on weapons that have triple perks in the second and third column. And when you combine that with the origin traits that these can roll, it allows for some incredible roll combinations on these exclusive weapons. So if you want to find out more, then be sure to stick around and enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a comment and rating down below. And remember to subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. But without further delay guys, let's jump into the video. Now, with the launch of Witch Queen, weapon crafting was introduced with the game, but as things currently stand, not all weapons are craftable in Destiny 2. In fact, not even the dungeon weapons that were launched this season can be crafted and can only be earned through the dungeon itself. Now, over the last few seasons, Bungie have gone about adding playlist weapons to Destiny 2. These have been added to season over season, and as things currently stand, there are 7 weapons available per playlist, totaling 21 weapons overall. Now, with that in mind, there are some incredible weapons still on offer, and there's some changes that have gone under the radar in Season 17 that allow these to have second and even third perks in the second and third columns, allowing for some pretty insane perk combinations. Now, if we take a look at the patch notes that launched alongside Season of the Haunted, you'll see that it mentions playlist weapons. This includes those in Gambit, Crucible and the Vanguard playlists. All now have a chance to drop with an extra trait in one or both columns, and this increases with the number of rank resets that you have with each vendor. And on top of that, since Season 17, all playlist weapons since Beyond Light will now drop with the appropriate origin trait. Now, this small and subtle change affects 21 weapons in the Ritual playlists. For the Vanguard Strikes playlist, this includes the Fortissimo 11, the Strident Whistle, the Punching Out, the Empty Vessel, the Third Axiom, the Xeno-classed Shotgun, and also the Royal Entry Rocket Launcher. As for Gambit, this affects the Herald Sea, the Dead Weight, the Servant Leader, the Borrowed Time, the Bottom Dollar, the Trinity System, and also the Crowd Pleaser Grenade Launcher. As for the Crucible, this affects the Riptide Fusion Rifle, the Crisis Inverted Hand Cannon, the Survivor's Epitaph, Sorrow's Verse, the Frozen Orbit Sniper Rifle, the Keening, and also the Stars in Shadows Pulse Rifle. Now, these are all playlist weapons and will drop from their relevant playlists. Now, the more that you reset that particular vendor, the more perks that can drop on these weapons, as well as having an increased chance of getting them to drop. Now, these can drop at the end of the relevant activity or by picking up rank up engrams over at the relevant vendor. Now, you can further boost your chances by maximizing the bonus ranks for the relevant playlist in any given week. This will help boost any XP that you earn with a particular vendor, allowing you to get rank upgrade packages more often, increasing your chances of getting your hands on one. Now, if you're in a position where you haven't reset any vendor currently this season, then the chances are if these weapons drop, they will have a single perk in each column. If, however, you have completed a single reset with a particular vendor, then the weapons that drop from that playlist will have a chance to drop with a second perk in the first, second, or even both columns. But if you found yourself grinding playlists, then the chances are you may have multiple resets with a particular vendor. If that is the case, then you have a very good chance to get 3 perks in the first or second column. Now, what we don't currently know is what is the absolute maximum amount of perks you can get per column. Some of these weapons have 12 perks in their regular perk pool. Now, whilst it's very unlikely we'll be able to unlock all 12, be sure to let me know down in the comments below what's the maximum amount of perks that you've earned through any of the playlist weapons that are currently obtainable. Now, for me, this is a great change. It means if you can dedicate yourself to a particular playlist, if you're chasing a certain weapon, then you are further increasing your chances of not just getting a weapon that has multiple uses, but also the absolute god roll if you're chasing one. Now, as we mentioned at the beginning of the video, weapon crafting was introduced with the Witch Queen, but none of these playlist weapons, none of the 21 that we're mentioning in this video, are currently craftable and can only be earned either via rank up rewards or via the end of activity reward. Now, if you're enjoying the video, be sure to leave a comment and rating down below and see if we can hit 1,000 likes on this video. Now, as for the quickest way to earn XP and rank up your vendor, as for the Vanguard Strikes playlist, the best way to earn XP is under the Nightfall node in the Vanguard Strikes playlist. You can run Nightfalls with the Hero, Legend or Master difficulty, with some of these being match made if you're not able to get a fire team together. Now, whilst in the Nightfall itself, it's definitely well worth trying to speed run these where you can, ideally as part of a fire team. The best way to do that is to use your Sparrow as well as focus focusing on any champions that spawn as you work your way through each nightfall. A lot of the time there's no need to take out any of the lower tier combatants. By simply taking out the champions, you'll be earning a platinum medal at the end, which is further increasing your chances of some sweet loot and also some exotic rewards. Now each run of the nightfall will take roughly 7 to 8 minutes, and that's with not even a pre-made fire team. You can definitely get that time closer to 5 minutes, maximizing your XP and also your activity rewards. And as long as you stay in the playlist, you'll also increase your streak in that playlist, further increasing the XP that you earn, allowing you to get those rank up packages more often. Now as for the quickest way to rank up the Drifter, the best way to do that is to wait for the double XP Gambit boost to be available. By getting some friends together and running as a team of 4, you'll be able to maximize your gains whilst also increasing your streak bonus in that playlist as long as you stay in it. Now a lot of the Gambit weapons have 12 perks per column, so the more often you can reset your rank with the Drifter, the more perk combinations you should have available, increasing your chances of finally getting your hands on those roles that you've always been chasing. Now as for Lord Shaxx and the Crucible, once again the bonus double XP is always a great gain to have, but some of the quickest modes to jump into are things like Rumble, Mayhem, Memento Control, and if you often find yourself playing with your friends at the weekend, even Trials of Osiris. But as always guys, be sure to let me know your thoughts down below. What's your thoughts on this change, and have you been able to get your hands on any incredible roles? So there we have it guys, a good look on how you can get your hands on weapons with 3 perks in the second or third column. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to check out one of the 2 videos you see here in these cards for more Destiny 2 content. And if you want to keep up to date with everything to do with Destiny 2, then be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always guys, and I will catch you all again very soon.